Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I'm gonna talk about the discourse analysis. So, for what I read, I found out that language is not only used for saying things but also can be used as action. What I mean an action is basically when we praying, interacting with each other and ordering or asking for something, we basically use the language. So yeah, so language can be used as action. I think it's speech act, the theory of speech act. So the next is language as a being. What I mean is language as being is as the identity. So when we're talking or we writing, we show who we are, and we also show that what other people want to see who we are. So, yeah, something like that. And the next thing is in conversation with each other, we need the common ground or the context. So before we interacting with each other, we must know all of us knew about the common ground, or the interaction will be like can lead a miscommunication, because when we're talking about one subject, for example movies, so there are rules in the subject. So when we follow the rules, we gain the social good things, if I'm not mistaken. So everyone wants the social good in the interaction, because with that we get that other people, we see us as a part of them, in the context as, like in the movie, as a movie lover, for example. So what happen if we break the rules? So if we break the rules, either we I think we will fail in the interaction, or not we fail something, we fail in interaction, or we want to change the rules. The example of the changing rules in the subject of the marriage, for example, in the book is a marriage. So in marriage we have rules, right? So the example of the people who want to change the rule is the LGBTQ people. So in the old marriage rule, this is what I understand, is all in all marriage rule they have men and women. So the queer community wants to changing the rules, because why? Because they still see as the good social, so they changing the rules because it doesn't want other people see them as a bad or irrelevant, so they want to change the rule. So basically that, yeah. And oh yeah, about the discourse analysis. So for what I understand about the discourse analysis is a study of the language that not only study the structure of the language, but also a study of the relationship between the language and the out of the language. What I mean out of the language is context, like the relationship between the language and the social context, or the cultural context, or something like that. So the other things that I understand about is like there are many views of the discourse analysis. The first is discourse analysis as the I think it's as a scene as a reality, or something like that. I don't understand that much. But the second one is discourse analysis and identity. So like I said before, when we interacting with each other, we show who we are, and yeah, as a identity. So for example, like when we talking about the movie, we want to other people see us as a movie lover, or something like that, or we show us like, oh, I am a movie lover, so something like that. So the third is discourse and performance. So it's basically like a speech act that I said before. Like when we use the language, we're not only saying things but also doing things. Like we use as a perform something. And the last is discourse and intertextuality. So basically, when we talking or writing, we not only we use the other kind of thing, other kind of context, or it that text that other than we talking about. I understand, but I don't know how to say it right. So basically intertextuality, like the connection between text or context or something like that. So that's about it. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.